Hey guys, what's up? It's Krug1313 here. Um, might not know this, but my other passion actually is saltwater reef tanks. Um, been keeping them for many, many years, and it's just a rewarding hobby. Has its ups and downs, but today I wanted to show you guys a few products that I use and love. By the way, they work awesome. Um, First product I'm going to talk to you about is Reefroids. Um, Reefroids by Polyp Labs. Polyp Lab. It's a Canadian-based company. Um, and what Reefroids are, guys? Um, they're a blend of planktons. It's a dried up kind of powder, which I'll show you in a second. That you basically hydrate in some water, and you feed that to your corals, and they go bananas for it. Basically, you'll see some polyp extensions like you've never seen before. Um, Everything from mushrooms to gonoporas and frog spawns. Everything loves uh, these reefroids. Um, for all your filter feeders and so on. You get really good growth using this. Great coloration. Um, Now the directions call for every gallon of tank volume, you mix 1 teaspoon of Reefroid. So I have a 40-gallon breeder tank, so I obviously don't have to use that much, and this stuff goes a long, long way. Um, Now, you could target feed this to your corals, or you can just let it run in the water column, uh, pour it in with a syringe or whatnot in the water column, and they are sure to get it. It's a really fine particle. Show you here what it looks like. It smells awful. It smells really bad, but the corals just love it. It's a really fine powder, right? They are really tiny. So um, that's Reefroids, guys. My corals love them. I swear by this stuff. That's what I use to feed my corals. Um, Second product, guys, is Coral RX. This stuff, if you have corals and you get frags or whatever, bicorals, this stuff you should not be without. This is a must have. It's a dip for your corals. Um, Basically, whatever you bring home a coral, you may think that it's pest free. Got from your best friend's tank who looks beautiful and you don't see any issues with it. Think it's pest free. You still dip it anyways. I dip everything. I don't care if I'm it's not to be offensive to the person that you got the coral from. It's just to be on the safe side. Why not? It's inexpensive. Why not dip? So I dip every coral that comes into my house, whether I get it from a friend, a store, wherever. They get dipped, and I've never had a problem with anything. Now this stuff calls. So you keep your coral in the mixture. You put 4 capfuls per 1 gallon of tank water. Now how I do it is I take that and I put it in a bucket, and I add a small power head to that to keep water circulation going, and you just see things just falling off of your corals. It protects against acropora eating flatworms, monopora eating nudibranchs, zoanthid eating nudibranchs, bristleworms, zoanthid eating spiders, flatworms. It aids in the treatment of filamentous hair algae, rapid tissue necrosis, slow tissue necrosis, bacterial infections, and more. See right there, guys. So definitely would suggest that. I picked this up from Bulk Reef Supply. Um, really good company, especially being here in Canada. There's lots of things that they carry that we just can't get here, and they ship and have great prices. Next thing, guys, speaking of bulk reef supply, is the bulk reef supply granular ferric oxide, GFO. It's a phosphate reducer. It's a really small, well, granules, like they say, right? Almost like a coffee type. Basically, you can use this in a reactor. And for my tank, it calls for 10 tablespoons is the recommended. They do have a calculator on bulkreefsupply.com to figure out, how much you need to use, so you'll know what size container to buy. And you just put it in your reactor, and just put it on a slow tumble. You just want it to barely be moving on the top, and that will take away all. Well, I found it takes away all the phosphates from my tank. Leaving me with none of that nuisance hair algae or anything like that. Now, what I will say is I was using the ChemiPure Elite. It did a great job keeping my water nice and shiny and clean and kept the phosphates down. But the bulk resupply stuff is a lot more cost effective. You get a lot more, and it's a great product. They give you top quality product for like pennies, basically. This stuff here, I found it has been working amazing on the tank. Tank is nice and clear of hair algae. My phosphates are right down, not even really noticeable. So good job there, Bulk Reef Supply. There you can reach them at bulkreefsupply.com. Very good guys there. Lots and lots of cool products and helpful. They're very helpful guys, and just the fact that they sell their products at the prices that they do for what you get, they're doing a really good service to the reefing community. Last thing I want to talk to you about is portable refractometer, which I got again from Bulk Reef Supply. I get a lot of stuff from Bulk Reef Supply guys. Refractometer is for checking your salinity levels in your tank. Now there are hydrometers, which you might get it confused with, which is that swing arm plastic thing. They're okay. I mean, I think most of us have used one of those when first starting out in the hobby. Heck, I've used them up until last year. I finally got one of these. My hydrometer, surprisingly enough, was pretty accurate when I tested it against this refractometer. So basically, the refractometer has like a little lens, I guess, right here. You take some droplets of your salt water, drop it on there, close this lid here, this cover, and then you turn the refractometer around, and you'll see it's got another little lens there. You hold that up to light, and basically it's got all kinds of digital readouts on. When you look in here, you'll see the readouts, and it's very accurate. It'll tell you right, exactly what your salt water's at. Very good tool to have, guys. I mean, we're spending tons and tons of money on the animals in our tank, our fish, our corals, our inverts, and why not protect? I think I paid like $40 for it at bulkreefsupply.com. Very cheap, works awesome. They give you a cleaning cloth, pipette, and a little screwdriver for calibrating it. And this one did come with calibration solution. I'm not sure if they're still doing that or not, but that was a nice little ad from them. So there you go, guys. That's just a few of my favorite products. As you can imagine, I have tons of stuff, fish stuff laying around, so I will have many more reviews on those. And thanks for watching.